Hello, my name is Kevin and this is the Love Decanter channel. So I went back to Click Antiques. It's a really good place. I enjoy going there. They're always very friendly and they've got lots of glass. Um, I've had to cut this film back quite a bit, so yeah, I'm not including everything I saw because it could have been an hour easily an hour, and I could have spent a lot more time looking at references and pulling extra things in. And you just have to stop at some point because you guys will just get absolutely mind-numbingly bored with me. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into it. Yep, it's a bright sunny day. I'm back here at Click Antiques. It's yeah, this is a really good place, and they're kind enough to let me back in. So yeah, it's in a little side street off the Kettering Road. You can see there's the Kettering Road down there, and you can see when you're coming here because it's got this lovely, I think this is called a Binky, the artist. So yeah, so I'm going to go in. Obviously some of this stuff I'll have seen before, but I'll probably, if I've seen something before and I've described it before, I'll probably just skip by it. If there's anything new and exciting, that's what I'm going to hit on. Okay, so let's go in and have a look. So I've come back to my usual place. I'm going back into the corner of my favourite stall here to see what he's got. I can immediately see some of the things are still the same. The white fried Sundays dishes at Arundel. Oh, I don't remember this. Oh, this is God, my brain's failing me. Yeah, I can look this up. I've definitely got references for this, but my brain's failing me about what it's called. It's probably 1950s. I think it's Davidson. I can't remember who's made it, what it's called. But I'll look. Oh, these are interesting though. These weren't here last time. Yeah, these are little. I would say these are German, little, maybe Bohemian. Let me just check. Are they? Oh no, there. Soda glass. So yeah, these are German or Bohemian. They're quite nicely made for soda glass because that's made in 3 parts. It's not just. Don't think it's auto blown. What else? Don't recognise this. Yeah, he said stunning Scandi. I'm less sure of that. It doesn't have a polished pontle. Doesn't have any pontle. This, I don't recognise this either. This does have a pontle. It's a Swedish as well. To me, it's more like Maltese. I'll try and see if I can find that too. Don't guarantee anything. What else has he got? Interesting pub glasses here. Yeah, they all look Victorian era. Yeah, these decanters were here before. Oh, so we do have something different here. Oh yeah. So these are nice. These are. Have any of them got? They look like something. These little kind of gonky things. Something Sowerby would do. I'm looking at them all because I want to see if any of them have got a number on. No. Sorry, I'm pointing the camera somewhere else. But oh, that's cute. Look at the good old coal scuttle. So I've got my finger up. Look at this. Very cute. Oh, and it has a reg number. And it's 510504. So I will look that up, see if I can find a definite maker. I'll definitely be able to date it quite closely. So the book I've got in my lap is The Identification of English Pressed Glass by Jenny Thompson. Yeah, so looking here, this is the number that we were looking at, 29th of August 1907, Birtle Tate and Co, Poland Street Glass Works, Manchester. So I've never heard of them before. I couldn't find any of the other glass, but looking at them, watching the movie back again, I realised that actually a lot of those were match holders. You just, I don't know why I didn't think of that when I was looking at them. They were just like little ornaments, but in actual fact they are match holders, and the bucket even has a striking patch on the base of it. So yeah, definitely match holders. Anything else has got a number on it? Nope. Little bucket. Has this got a number on it? Oh. I'm trying to remember, that's not David's. Is that Greener? I'm trying to remember, it's a little lion in a crown. I will look it up. This is not my best subject, but yeah, this is someone's proper little collection of stuff here. I'm looking in the book, The Peacock and the Lions. It's pressed glass from the northeast of England by Sheila Murray. And yeah, you've got these just inside the front page here. And I think it's Davidson. I said Greener, but you can see why I would think it was. I couldn't remember which one it would be. But yeah, it looked like a crown, but it's actually a little castle with a lion coming out of it. Whereas that's just like little blibbies with a lion coming out of it. So yeah, it was Davidson, that one. No. I've done all of these before, and I'm just double checking, not being daft and missing something. No. So yeah, very interesting. This is called a cornucopia with a little hand holding it. Nothing else looks particularly. I think I've seen a lot of these before, but these are very interesting, and I might be able to find some of those. This is interesting too up here. I'll definitely be able to find that in the books. This is Temple glass. This is a Victorian one. So it's a beer glass, Victorian beer glass. I will find you at least one example of that in my books. So the book I've got in my lap is the supplement to the Identification of English Press Glass by Jenny Thompson. And you can see the beer glass looks like this one here. I'm not saying it is a Sowerby one. The date on here is 1880s. There's a good chance it is, but other people were making these kind of glasses, but it does give you a nice date reference for that kind of glass. Yeah, it shows you what kind of rabbit hole I go down when I'm looking in the supplement, the Identification of English Press Glass. Yeah, I really dive deep. Anything else here? No. Oh, these were all here before. Jokes down here. Don't recognise that shape either. These very light. These feel like modern Chinese. Might be wrong. These are French because I've got, and have they got made in France? Yeah, made in France. It's probably Crystal Dark or Aroc or someone like that. Trying to see anything else. Oh, hey, here we go. So I recognise these. Oh, sorry, finger over the lens. I need to watch that. Yeah. So these are Ravenhead Slim Jims, designed by what's his name? Alexander Hardy Williamson. Yeah, cool. They're really funky, and £5 for 3. A really good price. These are late 50s, or late 50s, early 60s. So yeah, really cool. I'm looking at 20th Century Glass by Andy McConnell, and yeah, so this is the kind of glass I'm talking about. This is a Slim Jim. Alexander Hardy Davids Williamson apparently did 1,700 different designs, so the chances of you finding them in here, but you get an idea. Look at the designs in here. They're very funky 50s, 60s, because that's the period that he was working in. Yeah, and I think those ones were pretty strong designs, so yeah, I like those. I don't recognise these ones though. Yeah, I don't think these are. Yeah, I think these are looky-likeys. I don't really recognise them. But these ones, these are the ones, they're cool. What else is here? Dartington Daisy Vase. Don't recognise this. Looks like a White Friday type thing. I think a lot of these, I think there's some of this is gone. I think there were some red ones here, some Rihimaki. I don't know what that is. Gorgeous, probably Scandi, don't know. It says on it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Love the Giver. Ooh. Looks bohemian, probably late Victorian, especially with that writing font there. Looks a bit gothic. What else is there here? I think these were here last time as well. Oh, hang on. Ho ho. Some more Slim Jims. Yeah. They're cool as well. How much does he want for two? Four for two. I think the others are nicer dark design, but these are still cool. These look more 60s than 50s. Don't recognise this. A couple of pub glasses in the back there, Victorian pub glasses. Looks like it's a Coronation, yeah, Coronation 1937. So, £5. I have no idea what that should be. £5 seems cheap for something from that's, you can date that tightly. You see these, this is like a fairly generic style. This one's a bit different with the two-tone. I'll see if I can find that. £12. It still seems like a decent price no matter who made it. Oh, there's some more. These kind of oval dishes. Yeah, on the bad news side, IKEA sells them, so yep. So it might be IKEA, I don't know. I think I've seen everything here before. So I'll go to the next store. So I'm looking in 20th Century Glass by Andy McConnell, and he's got a few of these kinds of things. He hides, they're kind of like a generic design. The green ones are a bit like this one, and the bad news is that he's saying they're for IKEA, which makes them pretty modern. I've seen the one with the colour in the middle. I can't remember who made it for the life of me, and I'm not sure if it's in any reference books. I've seen people naming it, but I don't think it's in any of my reference books. Just across the way, there's this. Yeah. It's very 1930s style. I will try and look that up. These are interesting. So he's got Victorian on them. These are actually Chinese from the 60s and 70s, made by the Dalian Glass Company. This is called the Peach Blossom range. And let me point you out something here. So these are not copying anything. They're not copying Murano or anything. Look at these little handles here. These are like on little Chinese vases that you get. Yeah, like the antique ones. So they're actually kind of mishmashing with traditional Chinese stuff. So yeah, I think these are underrated. I think these are a future collectible. There's a lot of them about. I think these are as good as your Romanian fish. That kind of kitsch, I should say, look. So I've just Googled Dalian glass plum blossom. I did say peach blossom, that's a mistake. It's plum. And yeah, as soon as I was looking at it afterwards, I went, you idiot. It's plum, and you can see the little handles on this one. A lot of them don't have handles, but you can see some of them do. And I did another little search. I just did a search for Chinese vase and found this, and you see what I mean by the little handles, yeah? And in fact, there's a couple more over here. You can see with the little handles on. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that they're copying. Some bits and pieces up here. I don't recognize all of them. I think, I might be wrong, I think this is a Japanese kind of bark vase, lucky likey. Not as good quality, but it's still, let me just have a look underneath. It's hexagonal, see it's got no pottle mark, it's completely moulded. I'll see if I can find that. I don't know who made them, but if I can find it, I'll be able to tell you. But I don't recognise any of the other bits up there. Other things here, I think we were here before. There isn't actually much glass in this corner. I think this Tantalus was here before, £95. That's a very good price for a Tantalus. It looks very late, Victorian era one. So a little chunk on that one there, but I think these look so matching. They look to be original. So one of them got one chunk out of 3. That's really good, and the price is really good. And if you really wanted to, you could keep hunting and you could find a replace if that was really going to hurt you. But that's a really good price. Normally I expect to see a 1 in front of that. So I'm looking at the 20th Century Glass website, and here you go, these hexagonal vases. He's saying they're most likely by Tajima. This website's from Nigel Benson. I trust him a lot, and so yeah, that's what it looks like. And I think these are contemporary with the White Friars one, so probably in 1970s most likely. So in the back of here there's a little glass with a folded foot. Can you see it right in the middle of the picture? It's got little swags around it. He's dated 1770. I think that's a bit early. Might be 17 that early. I'm trying to look at the glass here. The glass is a nice shape. I have some similar glasses. Mine is slightly. I don't think the shape of mine is quite as good as that one. But yeah, it's definitely an 18th century one. Folded foot. There's a jelly glass just behind it. I'm not sure about any of the other glasses here, but yeah, that's a good one back there. Yeah, I should have also pointed out this Vaseline glass vase here. I would prefer it didn't have the little trail running up of it. It's not my kind of thing. But yeah, that's quite a good thing. It needs a good wash. I always stick a couple of Steradents in something like that. It may not clear everything out. Some of it might be etching on the inside of the glass, but it will get rid of any of the lime scale that's in there. But it looks in very good condition. I can't see any chips or breaks, especially around the top. It looks in very good condition, so I think £30 is a good price for that. So we were looking at a little trophy earlier, and yeah, this has got the name in. I thought the other one was made by Davidson, so this is a much more impressive piece. He's He's saying Jefferson, so, and he's saying, yeah, Chippendale, so that's the name I was trying to remember. And the difference here is this one's marked inside. Now they're not usually marked, and it says Crystal. Yeah, so it might be Jefferson, so I think Jefferson is American, so they were originally made there, and then I think they were made under license or something by Davidson. So I will pull that story out of the book and show you so you can see. But yeah, this is a very kind of, if it's American, yeah, it'd be earlier because it didn't come to the UK until I think post World War One, between the wars. So yeah, I will definitely look that up for you. The book I'm looking at now is 20th Century Glass by Andy McConnell. The name I was looking for is Chippendale. And yeah, so here we go. There's American Chippendale by the Jefferson Glass Company, and British Chippendale, which is a bit later. So the American one started in 1917, and the British started in 1933. So under license, but they were making it right through to 1970. So yeah, so as a design, it's quite an old design if you think it started in 1917. But and they were still making it through to 1970, which is a good old stretch. Yeah, these are nice. 8 bowls, which is unusual. It's pretty unusual because actually the big bowl, the serving bowl, is not that big. But yeah, very, very deco. And I will try and look these up because they are such a strong design. See if I can get a maker. I have a feeling it might be Czech, but I might be wrong. Because I'm awesome and I can find almost anything. Well, no, not really. You know I can't find anything, but anyway, here we go. This is a green one. There are blue ones up here for sale as well. So this is by a company called Stolly Nyman. It's Polish. I have a write-up here, tells you about them. And effectively, it sounds like they were around up until World War II. It was in Poland, and then it became part of Belarus afterwards. And I think that was the end of it. And yeah, they were according to this, they were the most famous Polish glass and artistic works at that time until 1939, and the biggest exporter of pressed glass to European countries, so exporting all over the world. So yeah, I will include this link in, because this actually looks like a decent website describing companies. So I will include this link in the description. This is cute here. Just this little, they've got it down as a lace maker's lamp. I think it's actually a posy vase, but I don't think that makes any difference really. It's still a nice little thing. You can go and pick your daisies in your garden, stick them in it, it'll look really nice. Yeah, no, I've never seen one. What I'm saying though is most of the posy vases are just like the bowl with a little lip coming out. I've never seen one with a foot before. That's quite cute. What else is here? Things I don't recognise. They're quite... So yeah, lamp work is not my thing, but these are pretty good. These are real quality lamp work. Okay. Detail in that. Yeah, they're supposed to be fighting cockerels. They should be facing each other. I've seen these kind of things in silver and silver plate and stuff quite a lot, but in glass. But those are really super quality lamp work. So I'm not going to show you a reference for the posy vase. I'm going to show you what I have. Ta-da! So yeah, I know these are in. I think they're in the Whitefriars book. I think there's, anyway, they're from towards the end of the 1900s, So this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. This one's got a broken pontle. It's not a Whitefriars one. I gave a Whitefriars one away as a present, and it had a polished pontle. But yeah, so this is the kind of thing I was talking about, and the one that you saw in the antique centre had a little stem with a foot on it, and the fact that it had all of those ferns engraved on it, that's kind of like highlighting, yeah, very specific sort of like 1880s through to 1900 kind of period. I'm sure there's overlap out of that area, but that's like the core period for when that kind of thing was being done. So yeah, I'll let you get back to the movie. So I don't remember if this was here last time. Apologies if it was. It's still good. Yeah, nice. Victorian muslin glass with stripes. I'm trying to look at the top. I think it's, yeah, anyway, it's £25. That's a very good price because it's not tiny. It's not one of the little midgy things. It's about 5 inches tall, I think. And also he's got John Walsh Rummer here. So how much is that? 15, and that's okay price. So I'm right back in the corner now, near the end. So this is quite nice bowl. Very period colour. So that'd be 1930s. He's got 1930s jadeite. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. It's quite interesting. This is the people. They've got quite a lot of stuff. I've seen some of this before. Don't remember this. This looks like it's Czech. I think it might be Welds maybe, something like that. I will try and see if I can find that. Has it got a date or anything? It's not even got a price, I don't think. So I'm back with Google because this isn't in any of my books. There's a there, that's a bit like it, but further down I did see another one. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, this one here. Franz Wells. There you go, that's the same. You can see the shape of the handle. Everything's the same. We'll scroll a bit more, see if there's anything else popping up that's like it. But a lot of it is very similar. It has that, they have this kind of like, you can see with the rings, and it's cased white on the inside with colours on the outside. Yeah, it's very kind of distinctively them. I can't see anything else that's exactly like it, but you get the idea. Analysis, lots of things. Yeah, says Murano. I think these might be. I think these are Murano. Whitefriars jug. So if I'm repeating myself, I've shown this last time. Sorry, I don't remember this. Oh, this is strange. Oh, okay. So this bottle here should have a little handle. You can just about make out where it's broken off there. So this has got a story. This is a German Buchs bottle, Buchs Bottle something, wine bottle that was imported. And the Victorians liked the shape of the bottle so much that they had kits that you could put on the top to make them into little decanters. You'd have a little cork stopper that would go in it. You can see this is copper, so that would have silver plate, Sheffield plate on it because it's copper. And yeah, these are sort of like 1845 to 1865, and because that's copper, and it's more likely to be near 1845 than 1865 because they were introducing electroplating, which would be on nickel. Yeah, it's interesting. Pity it's broken. It would be quite valuable if it was not broken. So I normally show you a book or something on internet at the moment, but no, I've actually got a couple of these, and I'll show you. So this is what I mean by the handle. This has got a different top, this one. This is nickel plated, so this is more likely to be different. This one is actually completely hand blown. You can see it's got a polished pontal, and it's, yeah, that would be completely blown free form. I have another one here. This one's a green one. You can see the same handle, and but this one is actually blown in a mould. You can see it's actually got a seam just here. So there is variation, because these are basically wine bottles from Germany, and yeah, it's got a little cork stopper that goes with it, and I think this is very similar to the one that you were looking at there. So and yeah, this is copper, so this is more likely to be an early one, even though it's pressed. So there you go. An antique centre, and of course, if I can find my finger there has to be a Medina seahorse, and there we go, found one. So this is quite interesting. I've not seen vase with this textured. It's fired on, so yeah, that's properly done. I'll see if I can find that vase. This looks very Czech, might not be. What else? Hang on, let me come back here. So yeah, so that's a bit of silver on there. That would have been done, put on with electroplating. I don't know who made this. Probably Continental. What's it say inside? Small blue vase, £3.50 I think, or £5.50. So that's a quality thing, because that's a bit of work to do that. This is nice as well. This is German or Bohemian Hysterismus, so Victorian, late Victorian era. This would have been done with a transfer, and it looks like it's hand painted afterwards. Yeah, so basically called Hysterismus because it's looking back to previous historical items. This is nice as well. Oh, he's got some cute things in here. Little all blue mounts on it. Looks kind of French style. £22. So that's and the foot's in clear. It's probably cased anyway, all of it. So to make it that pink colour. Yeah, nothing there. Davidson Cloud Ball. Some little mix as well. So you've got this nice this Davidson Cloud Ball. Then you've got a bludgeon decanter. I think this is a fancy shape one. Yeah, that is actually the name of a shape. It's a bludgeon, so this fits in the 1845 to 1865 period. Very heavy. And then just to go completely away from that, Davidson Brothers, or Chance Brothers, sorry, swirl vase. These are just printed in the 1960s. Very of the period. There's all sorts of different shapes. You can get really quite nice carafes and glasses to go with that. So that's quite nice. And how much has he got on it? £20, and that's probably okay. Oh no, it's got different prices. So that's for 6 dishes. Oh yeah, no, £20 is okay for 6 dishes, and 12 for the big one. Yeah, so that's quite very trendy. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, I will include the address and phone number and everything, or whatever, for Click Antiques. I will also give you the names of the books that I was looking at, and maybe some of the links that I was looking at as well. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. Sorry, I'm only wearing a t-shirt, but it's boiling hot here today. And yeah, and I hope you'll enjoy the next one I'm going to. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.